Hey guys, thank you for joining me today on Godspot. Here we are. It's the eve of New Year's Eve. 2023 is almost upon us. And I believe if we're going to move into a new year and move forward, we have to learn to declutter our minds. And that's my challenge, is for you to declutter your mind. It says in 2 Corinthians 10, 3-6, for though we walk in the flesh, we're not waging war according to the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but have divine power to destroy strongholds. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God, and take every thought captive to obey Christ, being ready to punish every disobedience when your obedience is complete. Here is Paul, and I want you to focus on these words. He says, take every thought into captivity. Researchers estimate you have about 60,000 thoughts each day, and many of those involved thinking the same things over and over again. And the worst part is we always go to the negative. I never have enough time. I have nothing to wear. I look stupid. How can I succeed next year if I failed this year? My life would be better if I had more money. And so we keep rehashing the same things over and over, focusing on the negative and worrying about things that it's just a waste of time, because you can't change them, and it burns up so much mental energy and drains you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So the thing we need to do is learn how to declutter our minds. Firstly, get rid of the pity parties. Feeling sad or disappointed, that's healthy. But self-pity is different. It involves magnifying your misfortune and convincing yourself that your problems are worse than anyone else's. And the problem is, if you're not careful, you're going to get stuck. So my challenge to you is, when you find yourself in a pity party, commit to taking some type of positive action. There's some things you can't change, but you can change by doing something. Do something that's positive. You can't fix a loved one's health problem, but you can reach out and care for them. Do something that's positive, move beyond that. And decluttering means that when you have these thoughts come to your mind, no one understands me, it always happens to me, then you need to take that thought into captivity and say, that's not true. People love me. People do support me. And you need to crucify it and get rid of that thought. The second thing is challenge your self-doubt. Self-doubt tends to be so deep-rooted that we won't respond to superficial platitudes. You can tell yourself you're great. You can tell yourself you're fantastic. But if you have negative thinking, you're not going to believe it. There's no way you're going to believe it. And the best way to deal with self-doubt is to challenge your negative thinking. Every time your brain goes to self-doubt and questions your capability, say, challenge, accept it. You see what I mean? Turn it around. Challenge, accept it. You see, what you need isn't so much confidence, you need courage. Courage to take action when you don't feel like it's going to make a difference, but you have the courage to take action anyway. And the third thing is distinguish worrying and ruminating from problem solving. Whether you're struggling to pay your bills, or having a hard time dealing with a co-worker, or just having money issues, active problem solving is helpful. But rehashing the same thing over and over again, imagining catastrophic outcomes, and second guessing your decisions are not going to help you. And if it's a problem that can be solved, work on changing the environment. If there's nothing you can do to fix the problem, well, work on changing your mindset. So how do we do that? Well, the way that we can declutter ourselves from worrying and ruminating all the time is put 15 minutes aside every day. Make a time slot, 15 minutes where you can worry and ruminate, and then when that 15 minutes is finished, put it aside. And later in the day, when those thoughts come back to you, say, no, this is not the time, and get on with the job. So in finishing up this morning, this is the last God post. Remember this: every morning we get a chance to be different. Every morning we get a chance to be better. Your past is your past. Leave it there and captivate every thought. Declutter your mind. Hope this helped you, and I want to thank you for your support in 2022. Hit the like button, share it with someone else. God bless you. Have a great day.